Good morning, everybody. In my previous video, I promised you to bring to your notice the dangers of regional party system. This system was initiated in 1969 by the Election Commission of India without any authority through allotment of symbols to political parties order 1969, clause 6A and 6B. As a result, innumerable political parties have come into existence as regional parties. Whoever are not capable of starting a national party are starting regional parties as cottage industries. To start a national party, you require so much paraphernalia. You have to toil a lot going around the country. Whereas starting of regional parties has become very handy. They will pick up all narrow considerations of caste, community, region, religion, language, sex, resources, etc. and start their political parties. This is a very dangerous trend continuing in India. Slowly, the seeds of separation are being sown into the minds of the people. Regional political parties especially are owned by some political families. Whoever have sufficient money, they are starting regional parties, collecting funds from local commercial units and funding about 100 candidates in the elections by donating say from 5 crores to 25 crores. They contest and purchase votes at the rate of 1 or 2,000 rupees each. They win the elections and finally they say that the people of the states have blessed us with power to rule this country. They are allocating all state resources to their party men, to their friends and relatives, to others on quid pro quo. They are distributing all important influential positions among the party workers and they are oppressing the political parties. They are destroying the financial resources of the other parties. They are foisting false cases against the opposition leaders and they are imprisoning. Their financial resources are destroyed and sometimes they are getting beaten up by the police and party workers without any remedy. We have seen several national party leaders, several opposition party leaders have been imprisoned in states. This is the system of old monarchy system where the king who won the war will take over the reins of the defeated king, sometimes even his family members, especially women, and he will completely destroy the defeated king. Sometimes he beheads him, sometimes he imprisons him or imposes exile on him. This is a monarchy system which we are following in India, which has emerged due to one, the regional party system, and two, somebody becoming chief minister with majority in the legislatures, which is not contemplated under the constitution. These regional party leaders, in their quest to come to power, I told you they will distribute notes to votes. They will incite the people on narrow considerations like caste, community, creed, region, religion, language and sex, unmindful of the constitutional ideals. And they promise all sorts of freebies in the name of social welfare schemes, emptying the state treasury, which affects ultimately the development of the state. If the state is developed, the fruits would naturally go to the citizens of that state. Instead, without developing the state, these regional parties offer lot of freebies to the voters, purchase votes with government money and come to power. This is creating inequality among the citizens of India. In one state, you have farmers loan waiver, You have free power to farmers. You have Raitu Bandhu like schemes, some subsidies to the farmers and other communities based on their castes. And there are Arogyasri like health supporting schemes. And there are pensions to widows, physically challenged, old age people. And such kind of freebies or facilities may not be there in some other states. There may be reservations to one social category in a state, and in some other state there may not be. The same freebies and the same kind of reservations cannot be offered by national parties because they have presence in several states, and the social, financial and political conditions of each state is not uniform. The national parties fail to offer the same kind of freebies which the regional parties can do. The national parties should become wise. They are acting at present foolish. They are fighting with the regional parties in the elections. It is a fight between two unequals. The regional parties and the national parties are equipped with different kinds of armor in their hands. All the issues like law and order, agriculture, roads and buildings, social welfare, agriculture, lands and mines, all these issues are with the state governments. They are the state subjects which affect the people in the states day in and day out. The central subjects are international relations, money, banking, income tax, GST, etc., which are not understood by most of the people in the states, and they are not directly affected by them, but which are also important for the country to sustain as a sovereign democratic republic. The states will canvass that all their monies are being taken away by the center by way of taxes and returning only a part of it, that they could not tolerate this. Their people are suffering poverty. Why their money should be given to the center? These are the issues which resulted in breaking up of monarchies in the previous history. And similar situation is obtaining in India again. Another danger with regional parties is that supposing they command two-thirds majority in both houses of the parliament, would any of them allow the other to become prime minister? They have a prime minister phobia. I don't want to name these regional party leaders, but none of them would agree for other to become prime minister. As a result, they will pass a resolution in the parliament to bifurcate the country into 30 pieces so that every one of them can become independent and prime minister of his own part of the land. Please tell me, using all your legal and constitutional knowledge and political experience, who can stop this bifurcation of this country? On one side, the parliament has passed a bill, and we are under the wrong impression that the president of India is bound to assent to bills passed by the legislatures. He can return them for a maximum time of once, but if the same bill is sent to him with or without modifications, he is bound to assent to it. This is a wrong understanding, of course. He has to recon his oath of office under Article 60 and act accordingly. He is not supposed to assent to all bills sent to him which are not in the interest of the nation, not in the interest of the people, which are against the constitution. That is a different aspect. We are under the false impression that the president is bound to assent to bills. Unfortunately, even the Supreme Court said so. And another misunderstanding pervading India is that the President of India is bound by the advice of the Council of Ministers. He can return the advice only one time. If the same advice is tendered to him again, he is bound to follow it. Now the bill is passed for bifurcation of the country, and the Council of Ministers have recommended to him to assent to the bill. Then what is the course of action? Who can save bifurcation of this country? So this kind of threat is looming large over India. It is time for the polity, press, judiciary and intelligentsia of this country to wake up and find reasonable solutions to these problems, to nip them in the bud. Thank you for watching my videos. I request you to please subscribe, share and comment on my videos. My endeavor shall be to bring all the conflicting, contradictory constitutional issues to your knowledge, with fond hope that with your knowledge and participation, a change in social, political, economic order of this country will happen. Thank you for watching these videos.